Anyways, people ask me, you know, what kind of kid is Jayden, man? You know, first of all, he's one of 5 kids. I've got 5 kids. My second oldest, my first son. Humble kid, good-looking kid, very respectful. Believe it or not, man, motherfuckers in school to become a pilot, man. Y'all wouldn't even know that 16-year-old. The reason why he's on fly right now is because of the COVID. But man, I love him to death. Everybody else loves him. Humble kid, bro, but fucking talented as fuck, man. This fucking kid, dude. A lot of fun, man. You're my best friend, straight up. You know.
Big ass cages.
My name is Jayden. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm 16 years old. I ride a Honda FYI, and I've been riding for around 1 to 2 years. So my dad would first show me everyone, he would show me like what a wheelie is really. And he showed me everyone on the Westcoast straight up, the stunt scene, he showed me everything. And then I was just amazed at how these dudes are doing it. So he got me a CRF 450 dirt bike, and that's where I first started to learn how to wheelie and find balance point and all that.
All my life, been grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle pay the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, all my life, been grinding all my life.
When I first started stunt riding, obviously it wasn't really like my intention or anything to be on the team, because I was like, come on, I'm 16, dog. Or when I first started, I was 14, so it was like, I'm not gonna make the team anytime soon. So then my passion obviously grew for it, and all the WCs seen that, and they seen how much I wanted it bad, you know. And I think honestly, I know that all the guys just wanted to see where I'm at and see if I really am into stunt riding, if I'm gonna stick with it, and they seen my drive and they seen that I wanted to do it, so they're like, all right, I think it's time. So they just put me on. It was last year, New Year's Eve, New Year's, and it was a gathering at the house, at this house, and my dad was just like, oh, yo, team gathering for the New Year's. So we all gathered up, and then all of a sudden they bust out a jacket and told me I was on the team. So, you know, it was like the greatest accomplishment in my stunt riding career. I felt like, you know, WCC is a really, really big name in stunt riding. To be a part of it is.
Do you still have that jacket?
Of course. I'm finna rock it right now.
Jay, right here, Stunt Jay. Anyways, today is the day. We're working so hard. I want to pass something to you, man. And right here, bro. I got your jacket right here, bro. You official like a whistle now, man. Here, come here. Come over here. Fix that way. Look at me. I love you, dog. You know. Here, put your hoodie on. All right, put your hoodie on. Let me see. Put this jacket on. Hold up.
The WCC Jacket. Okay.
Oh, there he is, man, right here. Look at this motherfucker right here. Boom. Whoa. Official. Our newest, youngest WCC member right here, man. Stunna J, man. Okay, so you're asking me who am I grateful for, and for when I'm not around. That kind of looks over Jayden, right? And by far and there was a time when I wasn't around, you know what I mean? Like, you know, your boy was on one, man, you know what I mean? Fucking just fucking sex, drugs, and rock and roll and shit, man, you know what I mean? When I got out of prison, straight up, I ain't gonna lie, man, you know what I mean? Your boy done fucking fell off and shit, you know? And, bro, it was my team, bro. Starkid, Pursuit, Killer Cam, Jack, Killer Ho, Brazy, Savage. You know, them were the fucking dudes, bro, that fucking held me down, bro, you know what I mean? And held my son down, because I was out running and gunning, man, you know what I mean? And And man, dude, they just like straight, you know, this is fucking nephew and shit, man. But those guys right there, man, for sure, my fucking team, my Vegas team, man.
So when it comes to Jayden, I see a lot of, what's the word I want to see? Drive. He's got a lot of drive for the sport. He's got a lot of drive to progress. It's something that he has a very strong passion for. Out in the streets with us constantly, working on his bike constantly.
You think that's typical of a 16-year-old?
Typical of a 16-year-old? I'd say no. No. Certain 16-year-olds that have the push from their parents, such as Lil Bullo, you know. But Jayden takes it to another step, pushing, building bikes, maintenance on his bike, out with us, pushing on tricks. You know, I tell him, yo, we're going to try this trick. He's got no hesitation. Boom, in the lot with me, doing the trick.
So who's helped me in my riding career is, of course, my team, Westcoast Connection. They helped me a lot, and obviously my number one supporter is my dad, Lil Bullo. And when I first started, it was a lot of, you know, team lot days. You know, it'd be like Hooligan, Jack, Pursuit, Starkid, Dreddy. Who was really helping me out was a guy named Hooligan and my team at Pursuit. We would just be in the lot, just going back and forth. What do you want to land? Let's do it. So we go down the lot. We either land it or don't, and then at the end we stop and, you know, discuss why we didn't land it or why we did.
So I've known Jayden probably maybe like right before he started riding, because I know Lil Bullo and I used to hang out with, well, I still do, but you know, I hang out with the WC guys, so that's kind of how I met Jayden. It's dope. I can't wait to see what it looks like in a few years from now, you know? Because as a stunner, I understand, you know, you don't really build your style until you really become one with your bike. And, you know, I hope that I've helped Jayden along a little bit at least, you know, try to find his way, you know, his style on a bike.
So you kind of help guide and teach him in his riding, and you've got to watch him develop from not riding to riding now?
Basically, yeah. So like when he first started riding, he was doing some stuff here and there. I met him at the lot a few times pretty late at night, and we just fucking did anything and everything that we could, you know, think of to, you know, beginner tricks wise, obviously, you know, spreaders and you know, how to get down from a spreader and how to get up to a spreader, frogger to spreaders, you know, all those kind of fundamental stuff. You know, we went over that a lot, and it was crazy because I think honestly in one night he probably learned like 6 solid fucking like core development tricks, you know, with just us, you know, going back and forth in this lot actually, just, you know, hey, try this, try that, okay, do this differently, or slow down, dip back, you know, brake jam when you're doing this or doing that, you know. And we just did that for it was a few hours. We were out here just you know, going back and forth, having some fun.
What kind of future do you see for him if he keeps going in the same direction?
I mean, if he keeps doing what he's doing, man, he's already up there, dude. Like, obviously, it's a little bit different for people who've been doing it for a long time because they have a little bit of a different style to it, or they have their own personal style to it, stuff like that. But I mean, the kid just throws fucking any trick you throw at him, and he's willing to try it. I mean, we've all been 17 and, you know, willing to do some shit that maybe right now we're not, you know, wanting to do because we just don't want to get hurt. But I'm excited for him because he's going to lock in all these tricks before he gets to our age where, you know, we're not really trying new things because we don't want the repercussions of, you know, going down or whatnot, where, you know, him at his age, you know, he's gonna get through it, just like how we did at, you know, his age. So.
What do you see in Jayden's riding?
Jayden? I could say Jayden's, he's like, how should I put this? He's a rare breed, you know? He's a rare breed. He loves to ride. He's very passionate about it. As soon as I see he had the passion, I was like, let's go, run it.
I'd say the expectations for Jayden are out of this world right now. 16 years old, he's doing things that people that have been on the bike for 10 years are doing, you know? I see a lot of all-around riding coming from him, progression at all levels. He wants to learn all different types of tricks, stoppies, coasters, you know, combos, tank tricks, all that good stuff. So with that type of drive, I mean, in a sport like this and the drive that he has, the possibilities are endless.
He definitely has a natural ability. I've thought that from the jump before I even worked with him and, you know, gave him some stuff here and there. I could definitely tell he just has a natural act for it. It just came pretty easy to him. Not pretty easy, but, you know, more natural.
He locks onto a trick. He just does it. It's crazy. It's crazy. He could just think of something and he does it. He could say, yeah, I'm gonna try this, and within 10 minutes, he's doing it. So
hands down, favorite trick to watch Jayden do is obviously the kid scrapes for as long as he can hold it back on 12. I guess, as you could say, as long as the bike will let him scrape. So I've seen him go through titanium in hours upon end. So watching him drag out scrapes and then just kill combos afterwards is just, you know, something I wish I could do at 16 years old.
Yeah,
No.
I was just about to say, there was a ride recently where they did the longest scrape contest, right?
Yeah, so down in, I think it was IE is where it is. They did a stunt competition, EKT stunt team. They did a competition out there for a scrape competition, and I believe there was an invite for the ride. You had to be invited out to do it, and Jayden just happened to, I want to say, win a little lottery, I guess you can say, and they picked his name and he got called out for the competition. Showed out for the team, came through, won the belt. One of the longest scrapes I've seen anybody do.
Evidence tag.
I guess you can say the only other person I've seen drag scrapes like that back in the day, probably like 2015-16 time, was B-Man from LA, sick rider. But now, my guy Jayden is just taking the belt, no problem.
So, when your shit happened, you just did PT, that's it? Did it yourself?
Yeah.
You didn't go
Favorite trick, honestly, is the trick that really introduced me to stunt riding is spreader, because you're just all on the tank, you know, you're not on the seat, and you're high off the ground, and your legs are just out. Pause. I like all the tricks, bro. I like Ralph Louis, coasters, all of them. Just whatever. If I'm on the bike, I'm happy, you know.
How do you feel about scrapes?
Scrapes too, especially. The scrapes are up there because with the titanium, it's just dragging them out. I know I can see just from the reflection of the scrapes from my tank that I'm just lighting the street of, you know. And I try to do them in a lot of different combos, you know. I don't want to just do foot drag scrape, the easiest one. So.
Foot drag scrape's the easiest one?
Yeah, definitely.
what's it like being a high school student, part-time and part-time stunt rider?
So what it's like being a stunt rider and a high school student, you know, I'm only in my junior year of high school, so it's just throughout the week I just every day wake up, go to school hella early and just get through the day like, oh, I can't wait to ride all the time, you know. So I just get through the day, come here and just hop on the bike and ride and then do the same thing again. Just throughout the day I'm just waiting. Throughout the school day, you know, I'm just watching whatever stunt videos I can, taking notes of what I wanted to do that night, and then obviously hop on the bike and do it.
So you'll be in math class in school studying stunt riding.
Yeah, I definitely do a lot of stunt riding studying more than actual studying at school, but you know, yeah, no, it doesn't reflect on what my grades in that are, you know. School's easy.
High school's easy.
Yeah, school's easy. I just get through the day, get good grades,
So
go home and ride.
Like, do you do a lot of kids at your school follow you?
So at school, I'm very slept on. No one knows what I do. I'm just very quiet, low key, you know. If I'm watching a stunt video, some kid will obviously be like, "Yo, what is that?" You know, and I just like, "Oh, it's just wheelies," you know. I just keep it real low key.
Oh, no one knows you ride, huh?
No one knows I ride at school.
They don't follow you on Instagram?
Nah, I don't be branding myself out at school at all. I strictly just go to get the day done, get the high school day done, and ride after, you know.
Do you have a girlfriend right now?
No, I do not have a girlfriend.
I was giving everybody the fucking smoke effect. I was like, in my head, I'm like, I hope they're
You look
wheeling
good
right
when you
now.
was going around that right side.
What?
Like your bike
Dude,
was
I wish you
leaning.
would have told me, bro. We could have done it in the lanes next to each other.
Yeah, you probably
That'd
should
been
have.
sick.
I didn't think of that.
As I look at it, I see it as making memories with my homies, you know. And you know, at first it was obviously like kicking with my dad's homies, and just over the time I start kicking with these dudes like double my age, you know, and it got more of they're my friends, and I'm not just like hanging around my uncles or my dad's friends, you know. That's why I got that question a lot. Is like, is it weird like hanging around all these dudes so much older than you? And now it's like it's weird hanging around people my age.
So they make you feel part of the team, the family?
Well, yeah, they definitely make me feel like, yeah, just like another homie, you know. They obviously don't look at me as a 16-year-old just chilling with them. They just think of me as one of the other homies, you know.
So you feel like that peer motivation is a really big component to progress?
Yeah, that's a really big part is just riding with your friends, you know. I feel like I wouldn't even like riding if I didn't have like people like the team to push me and ride with me, you know.
That's just hella money, huh? It's a Sensei Star. It's Sensei Star, bro. You getting damn. I'm gonna save this. I can't eat all that. You get that? Yeah, we're finna grub up and back to the streets, baby.
What up, boys?
What's up, boys?
Boy, looking fresh, dude.
Always.
All right, bro.
What's up? What's up?
Nothing. What's up, Papa?
What's up with it? Ready? You ready?
We waiting on you.
We outside? Shit! We y'all motherfucking side today.
I love to do the dash and the whip, it make me feel different. Dog up 100, just hit 50, half a meal ticket. I'ma keep bustin' until the yappa cock can still click. Janky as a get, I'ma strip him if I don't feel niche. Okay, we outside every day, so what they lying for? I beat the shot my own brother tryna pop the dough. Lots of hoes off the show, we got a lot of pros. Not to forget, boy, you know we got a lot of choke. When my brother up that choppy on Geronimo, he think he slime, we get to picking out his snotty nose. I get him gone, that's my amigo yelling adios. Free my thugs though. Oh, they want gun smoke? Fuck it, let that gun blow. So many choppers and Glocks, it look like a gun show. In the strip party, loaf on me, let them ones go. You ain't tryna fuck, little bitty, what you come for? Hit him with the Drake and 10 milli, boy, he done for. Off a 4 with some walk, I'm sick, it got me dumb gone. Damn, I just fell asleep. Took her out T, don't bring your money, baby, this on me. Overfilled the 4, no accident, you riding around on E. Pop a perk, who you feeling like, bitch, a fucking beast. Before I trust a hoe, I'm cleaning sand off the beach. What you pull up in a fender, just to crush your peach. Glock 30 with a 30, I'm up the gleek. I'ma up the gleek. It's that murder music, chops out, we'll beat your block down. Tryna ride the wave, hope you can swim, niggas might drown. Two poles in the coupe, just me and Trey when we ride around. Nigga, we don't do the local. Blicky fully loaded, I'ma call this bitch a super soaker. Boys get behind me, do the dash, I ain't pulling over. She shaking ass, I tried to grab her, bring your doonies closer. She a cougar, caught this bitch drinking a mimosa. Do the dash in the cat, fucking do some donuts. I drink lean, not no liquor, I fucking throw up. He from the gang, what he bang, what the fuck he throw up? What the fuck he throw up? Free my thugs though. Oh, they want gun smoke? Fuck it, let that gun blow. So many choppers and Glocks, it look like a gun show. Free my thugs though. Oh, they want gun smoke? Fuck it, let that gun blow. So many choppers and Glocks, it look like a gun show.